about the glare. The Seers talking about the glare. The Seers talking about the glare. Yeah, I know y'all ain't never seen a news anchor sing their own title of the show. I know you ain't never seen it. Never. On the first news anchor to ever do it, okay? Now, what we about to talk about today, man, is there segregation in corporate America? Yeah. It's always been. I ain't worked in corporate in years, you feel me? But there's always been segregation. And then they got this thing called DEI, which like I learned about the meaning of it because I've been hearing about it for like some years. I'm like, what the hell is DEI? I thought it was one of the Fed agencies or something. And DEI means diversity, equity, and inclusion. And bro, in this article is basically saying, this shit dying out. It's dying. Diversity, inclusion, equity. They like, we don't like them terms. We don't like them acronyms. Get that ish out of here. So we're going to read about it. They put it as a question mark, saying like, man, is there really segregation in the corporate America? Is it really? Yes. Yes. I mean, the last time I was in corporate, it was mad segregated. I don't think much has changed. But that's what we're going to get into today, you feel me? On this episode of Seers Glare, which comes on at 1 or 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday, unless I tell you otherwise. Now, the other days, Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to shoot whenever. Or if I have a guest on this show, then I'm going to shoot whenever time is convenient for them. All right? But with that being said, look, y'all, I got the best audience out there, so what should the best audience be doing right now? Well, y'all should have already been doing it, man. I made over 1,000 videos. Y'all already should have been doing it. And if they watching, at least they learning. And I appreciate all y'all, from the ugly to the beautiful and to the in-betweeners. All right, y'all, phone lines is open too if y'all want to call in and talk about this news segment right here. Are we seeing segregation in corporate America? The number to call in is 619-609-7383. All right, y'all. Now, let's hop right into this. Got this off of Forbes. This is by Diane Brady. And this person, Bill Schagninger, and other workplace experts warn the polarized politics could rip apart corporate cultures and DEI progress. And that's bro right here. You feel me? We like to have names to faces and faces to names. You feel me? So this Bill Schagninger, or Shaga. Ooh, it was another G right there. I'd be like, hold on, bro. Be like Schwarzenegger. And bro's an author. He wrote books and stuff like that. Y'all go see what books he wrote on your own time. All right. Here's an excerpt from the CEO's newsletter with Megan Ponzaki. Americans can be fickle lot. That sounds like a bad guy off of one of these Disney movies. Optimistic about their own futures. For example, while pessimistic about the direction of the country, according to the latest Harris poll, but they have also traditionally been creatures of compromise who will put their country first in a crisis and prioritize civility over politics at work. They may be changing as politics becomes more polarized, and geopolitical crises like Israel-Hamas war unleash rhetoric that demonizes people with opposing views. And that's why I keep saying, hey, man, if you black, man, my black Americans out there, don't say a word. Or just be like, you know what? I'm sweet and I'm neutral. Say you're neutral. This came out December 17th, by the way, y'all. All right. Now, the keepers of this corporate culture may have reimagined what it means to bring your whole self to work and invest more time and resources in restoring civility as a core value in communication. There are specific manifestations to worry about. In the same way that the death of George Floyd put a focus on institutionalized racism against Black people. Events in the Middle East have put a focus on anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. While much of the attention has been on college campuses and alleged hypocrisy of their DEI policies, which means right here, y'all, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Hey, by the way, other potters and shows and tubers, news, all that, y'all need to start, when y'all be having acronyms and y'all saying acronyms and stuff like that, start explaining what it is. Not all of us know what it is. Act like we stupid. Like we don't know ish. Now, I ain't saying my audience out there is stupid, but I'm like giving y'all the news how I like the news. I want to know what every acronym means. I want to know the people you're talking about, their faces, names, occupations, all that. A lot of people act like we know, we don't. All right. Enough with my rant. Back to this. When it comes to anti-Semitism, there's growing concern about politics and discrimination in the workplace too. Jewish employees at TikTok have complained about segregation. Hey man, you see what's going on? I start reading, I see black people. I'm like, oh, they're gonna talk about how like it's segregated black people. And here we go. Have complained about anti-Semitism and hateful content on their employer's platform. I mean, I guess they forget about like black employees, man. They've been saying this about certain employees having certain stuff on their social medias or be using burner accounts like KD. But I guess they don't hear us unless we chucking in jive. The Council on American Islamic Relations, CARE, has tracked the rise in anti-Palestinian rhetoric from U.S. employers too. Bill Shanaganer, a senior partner with Modern Executive Solutions, see a growing risk of segregation in corporate America. In the same way that people self-select to congregate in certain neighborhoods or friend groups, they may increasingly choose to work only with people who hold their political beliefs. The instinct is understandable when some employees hold fast to beliefs that alienate their colleagues. This is especially true for Trump supporters, more so than for Republicans who support Florida Governor Ron DeSantis or former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, according to a recent Pew Institute study. That in turn would lead to less diversity, which means studies show to be detrimental to a company's bottom line. It's also detrimental to talent recruitment and retention, not to mention productivity. I mean, us as like black people, black Americans, we kind of been saying this for years. But I mean, a lot of people like to cut off their nose and spite their face. They don't give a damn how productive it is. Black people, if we wasn't discriminated against and all that shit, but nah, they don't give a damn. But now it's all of a sudden being heard because of a certain situation. There can be legal repercussions in allowing rhetoric or behavior that creates a hostile work environment. But the most compelling argument for prioritizing civility and inclusion at work is a moral one. Companies that aim to serve a diverse array of consumers need to embrace that diversity in their workforce and their mission. 2024 will no doubt be a year where these discussions are brought into the C-suite and the boardrooms of companies that understand the business case for addressing a disturbing trend. I mean, why haven't they already been doing that? Why haven't they already been doing that? Why is it taking for a certain situation for that to happen? When us as black people and black Americans, we've been showing this shit for years. Hell, I've been showing this on the news channel for a cool minute. From Tesla to Amazon, from other companies. But all of a sudden now, oh damn, it's so important, bro. We gotta talk about the segregation in corporate America. Because of a certain situation. Diane Brady. You related to Tom Brady? All right. We got a couple comments, but before we get into the comments, you feel me? Look, though, for my tubers, look, YouTube been around since 2005. So I don't need to tell y'all what to do to get the video or the channel booming. But it's always good to remind y'all, you feel me? Like a sub a share, comment,
Gorge.
comment a like. Y'all know what to do. some of y'all smart out there. You feel me? And y'all already been doing it though. Y'all already been sharing, liking, commenting. You feel me? So keep doing it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Now, let's read these. I couldn't find a comment section. You feel me? So we only got 2 comments for the comment section. Then we're gonna talk a little bit more about this, and we about to get out of here. It's gonna be a short episode today, y'all. Dr. Anish G said, "Thank you, Diane, for this thoughtful analysis and for all the work you do." Okay, Dr. Anish G. Robert L says, "Todos son humanos, pues cree, todo parte de Samásamo." Or is it Mismo? And since I don't know what the hell that means, we gonna translate. We gonna ask Google. In English, every human being who creates the part of himself. What? I thought you were saying some hot fire with this shit right here. When I look, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it again. Look it. Todo ser humano que cree de parte de sí mismo. That sound fire, right? Sound like I'm really saying something. Then in English, every human being who creates the part of himself. What in the fuck you talking about? That don't make no damn sense, nor is it pertaining to the goddamn subject at hand. You know what? I understand though, because trust me, I get a ton of comments that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I could be like, damn, birds are beautiful. And somebody in the damn comment section gonna come in and be like, yeah, I like to walk too. Be like, you like the what, sir? Or ma'am? I'm talking about birds and you talking about walking. What that got to do with the price of tea in goddamn China? It don't got nothing to do with nothing. Oh, my bad, y'all. I meant to show y'all the faces. I was giving the faces. God damn. Anyway, look, y'all, I got to shout out my Twitch family, though. Hit your bro to follow. Hit your bro to share. Y'all already been doing it, though. Y'all doing the damn thing. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate my live audience, too. Thank y'all for tuning in. You feel me? All right. And look, we pay bills around here, so I got to appreciate and thank my lovely sponsor, First Place Losers. The link to the shop going to be in the description below. Y'all go check out the fire-ass garments made out of 100% Egyptian cotton. Guarantee it boosts your sex appeal up by, let's say, a 22%. And look here. If it look good on me, it's going to look magnificent on y'all, all right? Now, with that being said, look, y'all. Ain't no comment section. It was only 2 comments, you feel me? So we're going to shoot the shit a little bit about this topic. And basically, the reason why this kind of being brought up is because of a certain situation, which I will not name. But it's funny that since that situation has happened, now all this is corporate America separate. Is there segregation, politics? Us as Black Americans been saying this shit for years. And my black compadres. Okay? I know some of y'all are like, when the main black compadre, but don't mean my black people. Because there's black people over here that ain't Black Americans. And I still rock with them if they rock with us. Okay? And we've been saying this like, yo, man, corporate world feels very segregated. It's underlying kind of racism, tension, and stuff like that. You feel me? Even when it came to the politics stuff, too. We've been saying it. But it falls on deaf ears. Now it's being re-brought back up because of a certain situation. And also DEI, I heard a lot of that. A lot of people ain't messing with DEI. I'm going to call Day. A lot of people ain't messing with Day. Prime example, Elon Musk. That mother effer said some shit about DEI. It was like, hey, Day, nope, I ain't with it. Diversity, inclusion, and extortion? Or equity? Whatever? Nope. Hey, real talk, that's how a lot of these companies really be feeling. They just don't. They can't really say it because it mess up their bottom line. It's wild too. You remember what? Remember Apple 22 said he cared more about his bottom line than his friends. He said it. The whole situation with you know who. He be rocking blue. But yeah, man. I feel like I ain't been in corporate in a while, but I got plenty of friends, and you know, my lady, she in corporate, and I hear these stories all the time. How like, man, this segregation in corporate America, it done got worse. It's more conniving now. You feel me? It's quieter, but it stinks. It's like a fart. It's this. It's quiet, but it stinks. Yeah. And people are feeling more separate than ever when it comes to corporate America. What's the solution? Man, there ain't no solution. God damn it. It's the American way. Corporations. Segregate. Ain't no damn solution. Actually, scratch that. You know what the solution is? Own your own stuff. Us. Black Americans, black people. Own your own stuff. Then you can employ your own people. And look, it's still gonna be problems, but it ain't gonna be really these type of problems. Just saying. And ownership is uglier than a motherfucker. Y'all think ownership is beautiful? Hell no. It's ugly. Oh, it's ugly. It's like Shrek type ugly. It's like Crypt Keeper type ugly. Oh, man. You feel me? But if you keep that ugly motherfucker around, oh, damn, it'll bring you beautiful things. That's how ownership is. The longer you keep that shit around, that ugly motherfucker around, the more beautiful things it brings you. Crypt Keeper, Shrek start bringing you all types of ish. Flowers, homes, candy, cars, trips, food, all that ish. See, a lot of people don't want to be owners. Or if they tell you about ownership, they just hit you with the glitz and glamour. Nah, it's ugly than a motherfucker, man. But it will alleviate that segregation in corporate America problem. Just saying, y'all. Just saying. All right, y'all. Look it. We about to close down the phone lines. But if y'all do want to call in and let y'all voice be heard about this news segment, the number is 619-609-7383. Call in. Let y'all voice be heard. You feel me? With that being said, this is another episode of the Seers Glare, where I'm your lovely or hated host, Kamal, a.k.a. the Black Seinfeld, a.k.a. Magic X. And since I got the best audience out there, what should the best audience be doing right now? Well, what y'all waiting for? And if they watching, at least they learning. I appreciate all y'all, from the ugly to the beautiful and to the in-betweeners, all right? Also, the Seers Glare, I'm going to be going live 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday, okay? Unless I tell you otherwise. 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, okay? Now, my final note is this. DEI, Day, Diversity, Equality, Equity, Inclusion, whatever the E stand for. I heard it's kind of dying out, and a lot of companies are starting to be like, man, we ain't trying to mess with this. Is there segregation in corporate America? Of course. Us as black people and black Americans have been saying it for freaking years. Well, all of a sudden, now it's a problem because of certain situation going on. Quite interesting, huh? With that being said, look, I gotta give y'all a hand. Y'all doing the damn thing. Twitch family, my Tube family, LinkedIn, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, live audience. Y'all all doing the damn thing. Viewership going up, engagement going up, love is going up. But with the love comes along the hate. So the hate watch is going up, and also the trolls, they're gonna keep on trolling. All right. And I will need to say this, even though you're already doing it, you feel me? Y'all sharing and commenting, doing all that good jazz. But it's always good to remind y'all. Like a sub a share. Share, comment alike. Y'all know some of y'all smart out there, you feel me? With that being said, y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this content. Have a good one of y'all. And I'm out. Peace. Man, is there segregation in corporate America? Man, ever since I've worked in corporate America, there's always been some old segregation, undertone, BS, racial shit going on.